Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Gabby and you're watching the Gabby Chronicles. So today I have a really big physical media haul, so let's just get into it. Okay, so the first place I actually went is called the Creative Bookworm. It's in Douglas Crescent and I spent $13.63. It's a secondhand bookshop. So I got Anne of Avonlea. This is the second book in the Anne of Green Gables series, and I also already had Anne's House of Dreams, just so I can give you a side-by-side because these are made by the same company, so this is what they look like together. There's a dark and a light version in each of these. I personally like the light books, so that's what I'm collecting. So the next book is actually really special, and when I found it I was really excited because this is one of my favorite childhood books, specifically this copy of A Little Princess. I love the story of A Little Princess, so I was really excited to find this in this shop, and it's the exact copy that I had and had read when I was a kid. And what I love about it is there's these little illustrations in here, and these are some of the nicest illustrations in a child's novel I've ever seen. And there's also like letters, and it's just a very nice little illustration of this book. And this was one of my favorite books as a kid, so I'm really happy to own it again. Okay, now let's go through the DVDs. So I actually did get quite a few DVDs, so let's go through them. But before we do that, I do want to shout out the one place that I went called Everything But Diamonds, in the same kind of area that this was on. It was on the other side of the street. The man who owns this, he was super nice. He let me, he actually gave my mom a slight discount. He also gave me a free DVD, and he's overall so nice, very funny, and we will definitely be going back. So let's get into it. So they had a sale where if you get 5 DVDs, it was $10 each. So this is what I got from that. So let's go over it. Okay, now let's get into the DVDs because I definitely got a lot. So first things first, I want to shout out where I actually went, called Everything But Diamonds. This place was so good. The guy is so nice. It's in the same district as the bookstore. And he was so nice. He ended up by giving my mom like $1 discount off. And he also ended up by giving me a free DVD. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. The guy who works there, so nice. The other girl who also works there, very polite. So let's get it. A deal where you could get 5 DVDs for $10. So that's the first set of what I did. So as you guys know, I'm collecting Paul Walker movies. So I found Joyride. This one has the 29-minute alternative ending, and it's just so good. I love this movie so much. I was very excited to find it. The next movie I got is The Devil Wears Prada. I love this movie, a favorite of mine. This was already owned by somebody else, because you can literally see like the label of their name. But I love this movie, so I'm very excited to own it physically. The next movie is Spiderwick. I love the Spiderwick Chronicles. It's a little bit like the Series of Unfortunate Events, if you've ever seen that. Or I would also compare it to Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Strange and Peculiar Children. Love this movie. The next movie is really special. I love any iteration of this story, whether it's the Disney version, whether it's this version, or whether it's the show Sleepy Hollow. Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow. I love Tim Burton. I love Johnny Depp, so I was very excited to find this. Such a good movie if you've never seen it. And the last thing I got, which I was really excited about, is Smallville Season 2. I actually might bring this to go meet Tom Welling to get him to sign when I go to Fan Expo next month, but I'm not too sure yet. And then my mom ended up by getting me 2 DVDs as well, and he just gave her $1 off. So the first one is Finding Neverland. I love this movie. In case you don't know, this movie is about J.M. Barrie, the real author of Peter Pan, writing the story of Peter Pan, and it is just such a sweet and wholesome family movie. It's really good. There's a lot of really good actors and actresses in here. And I love this movie, so I was very happy to own it. They did actually have the 25th special edition, but the disc was really messed up, so I just ended up by getting this one. Then the next movie that I got was The Princess Diaries 2. I absolutely love The Princess Diaries, and this movie is really good. There's like a makeover thing in this, find your inner princess personality quiz, so I'm very excited to play around with this DVD just because I love DVDs like this. So yeah, I was very excited to find those. I got some more Paul Walker movies. So the first one I got, which I'm really excited about, is The Skulls. I paid $6 for this one on its own. So if you've never seen this movie, The Skulls is about this like deep society in the Ivy League schools. His character, Caleb Mandrake, and this other guy, they're soulmates, and one of them ends up by uncovering a murder plot. It is so interesting. It is such a good movie. I definitely think it highlights Paul Walker's acting. I love this movie. And the free one he gave me is 8 Below. I really like this movie, but it makes me cry every single time I watch it. In case you don't know, 8 Below is based off of a real story. It is a 1950 story in real life. 7 sled dogs were left alone after a storm in the Antarctica, and only 5 of them ever came home. So that is what this is based off of, and I absolutely love this movie because it is so sad, but so sweet. And for the last place I went is Willow Video, of course, and I spent $15.66. So the first thing I got is this complete second season of Supernatural. I love Supernatural. There is like this weird like gunk stuff on that, but I'm just gonna pretend like that doesn't exist. But I am absolutely obsessed with Supernatural. I feel like a lot of people know that it is my favorite TV show of all time. That's what it looks like on the inside. I was very excited when I found this, and for $10, it really is a good deal. So I got it. And the second one I got is a show that I'm actually trying to get into for $4. It was the complete season 3 of Heartlander. They didn't have the second or the first, unfortunately. I've only ever seen a few episodes of season 1, but I really do want to get into this show. So I got the season that I could get. They did have part 1 of season 1, but it was like $4.99 instead of this for the complete season, so I just ended up by getting this one for a complete season. It made more sense to me. So yeah, that was my little physical media haul. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!